Hello, hello. So welcome to 5 Minute Marketing Morsels. The lighting in here is looking really strange. So I'm going to see how it looks in in the replay. But for those of you who do not know me, my name is Renee Purdy. I am a global brand strategist and I love helping people with marketing. I love helping them build their brands. You can find out more information on msrisingstar.com. So I come to you with these 5 minute marketing morsels. I know everyone's busy and also I'm busy. And so I just want to share information in bite-sized nuggets so you guys can absorb, enjoy, and have a delicious time building your brand. So let's get right into it. Today we're going to talk about logos. And so I've covered color, a bit of consumer behavior, I've covered fonts. So I thought it would be great to cover logos because logos is the way you kind of put everything together. So if you have a visual image that you find very striking that in particular resonates with your target market, you want to start with that and kind of have a feel with it, just a play. Get your markers out, get your crayons out. You know, obviously it's better to hire a professional, but if you're just starting out and you want to have a play with it, this is what I would do. I would actually get something out, some cardboard, some stickers, some crafting tools. I'm all about the crafting lately. Some different things that you love. Okay. You can do that on Pinterest. You can do that by getting tear sheets for magazines, just things that you love. Separate it out into color, into graphics, into meanings of words that catch your eye if you're still building your name for your brand, and then just start collecting stuff. And then as you think of ideas, sketch them down. As you think of how you want people to feel when they interact with your brand, write that down. And so you're going to get like a little compendium of ideas and whatnot. Get yourself a nice notebook, put it in there. Obviously, rising stars are my thing. Purple's my thing. Bling is my thing. So for me, you know, my branding board is going to express those things. And that's exactly what you do. A wonderful colleague of mine, we worked together on some joint ventures, some logos and that kind of thing. She was like, send over a branding mood board for our client that we're going to be working on. I'm like, using Pinterest. And I'm like, that's handy. So in the world of branding, you borrow, you don't steal, but of course that's a great idea. And I'm going to be using that subsequently. I usually make my own kind of internal brief, but that way you can have your clients kind of pin things, see what they're doing, see what they love, and then you can start building it. So let's talk about some principles. You want to have something that is simple but striking. If you look at the best logos in the world, the ones that they've spent millions of dollars developing, if you look at Nike, look how simple it is. If you look at Coke, even though the classic bottle or whatever, it can seem a little complex, the shape is very recognizable. Even if you didn't have the words, you would recognize the shape. And so of course you're going to wonder about if someone can steal your design. Well, yes, they can if you don't actually get it trademarked or if you don't get it copyrighted in terms of the wording. And usually you have to do both. So I always say I am not an attorney, so you're going to have to do your due diligence. But if you don't register it, bear in mind that if you present it out into the world, people can copy it because it's not legally covered usually by law. Some things are, like when you take a photograph in some countries, it's automatically copyrighted, but you want to make sure you don't want someone using your stuff and you not to have any recourse after the fact. But back to development, you want to look at the colors. You want to look at the font. It's so important. There are certain logos that have been thrown about the internet. If you just search for horrible logos, you'll see a lot of examples of what not to do. Script fonts, you're going to get into trouble. Flick, for example, if the font is wrong, it's going to look like something you didn't expect. So play around with that. Have fun, most of all. If you're struggling with it, you probably want to get a professional involved. I design logos. My team helps. And we have a great time because logos are the essence of your brand. You want people to look at it and go, wow, who did your logo? You don't want to have people look at it and go, did your 4-year-old do your logo? Was your logo free? Where did you get that? So I hope this helped you with some ideas about your logo. You want to